Hello everyone, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Historical Recreations. Today we are doing wood staining with acrylic paints. Join me. And for our tutorial today, you'll be needing any type of wood that is not polyurethane or previous stained. Here in front of you, I have a lot of wooden panels that a neighbor had given me. I will also show you today that you can use any type of wooden boxes, again, non-stained, non-polyurethane. Both of these woods are pine, so they're very easy and absorbent to pull in the paint. I will also be doing a demonstration on wicker today. Wicker is also an absorbent wood. Now, let's look over here at the paint lineups today. I am using a Chinese red number 919, an apricot yellow number 606, an Epic brand acrylic number 605, a sap green number 12, an olive green number 955, a pastel blue number 973, a violet, which is nice and dark, a 649, and I'm even using a metallic copper paint today to demonstrate what it looks like, 672. You'll be needing a small container of water, which I have over here, and a large brush and a mixing container. I'd also like to show you 3 more essential paints that look really, really good as using for stain. The first one is a black number 999, a burnt umber, which is my favorite of all the acrylic colors, 925, and for that very special rustic look, a titanium white number 901. Let's start the tutorial. I'd also like to share with you a little bit about the different types of brushes that you could use. Now, I showed you the nice big soft brush over here if you're working on a smaller project. However, if you're doing a much larger project, you can use yourself a nice brush like this, and I have cut off the edges so it has a nice flat finish. This is a house painting brush that I've used on many demonstrations before and painting a very large surface. So today I think I'm going to go along with the 2-inch here. We are going to put a little bit of paint in here, and I'll be demonstrating the 3 large containers, the white, the black, and the burnt umber today. Let's do that. Now you should have a ratio now of paint and water about equal to 1:1. Today I'm going to be creating a slurry. So I'm going to be wetting my brush and mixing slowly in with the amount of paint that I have over here and creating my own personal stain. Now we want that watercolor mixed up really nice with the paint. Okay, watercolored. Yeah, look at this nice watercolored paint. Look at this. Gorgeous. We have just created the stain that we need. Okay, so we have acrylic paint and water, and we've created this nice watercolored stain. So now let's apply it to our first board. The essential element I have over here is some paper towels. Now, depending on how long you want that stain to sit on your wood and saturate in there is up to you. If you would like to have a light finish, the wood is showing through, you're going to need to use the paper towels and quickly remove it. Now, if you'd like to have it more of a deeper finish or a more rustic finish, I highly recommend letting it sit for longer. Let's try the first one. Okay, so let's charge up our brush again with our water and acrylic, and let's paint the wood. Just apply it on there. Wow. It is soaking in already. Nice. Really, really nice. As you can see, this has a really shabby chic look to it. Now let that soak for a little while. You have to play around with how you want to do it. Now if you have some spare wood, you can always do some timed demonstrations of how long it takes for the color to saturate in. Right now I'm going to, after what's been a few seconds here, we're going to start taking away the color and drag going accordingly to Follow the wood down. There. Look at this beautiful finish we have created here. Okay, let's try the burnt umber. Okay, so let's go right back into the project again. I got my burnt umber set out. Let's put our water, and in a 1-to-1 ratio, let's create a slurry. Okay, we want that water stained. These make incredible colors for wood and anyone who wants to create that country home look. Notice I'm following the grain of the wood. Okay, I also took it off with the paper towel the same exact way. Okay. Let's let that set for a moment and then we'll take it off. I love it being wet so you can see what it would look like with shellac or a clear finish on it. So let's now take it off and see what it looks like. Whoa! Beautiful. Look at this color. Oh man. Alright, let's do the white now. We've got our white in there, so let's now apply our water and create a slurry. Now I'm going to share a very special thing today. It's called frosting, and I'll be showing the technique today. This is all a part of the family of faux finishing. After we do our wood, I'm going to demonstrate how to frost the previous wood stains that we have already done. Now, white is kind of a funny color because it is very translucent. So you might want to mix this white up a little bit more heavier than 1-to-1. However, right now at 1-to-1, let's find out what it would look like. Okay, let's now take this off. Whoa. The white's got me. This is very, very nice. I love it. This reminds me of like Vermont pine board up in New England. Very, very, very nice finish on this one. Okay, now let's go on. Now I'm showing you how beautiful these staining techniques came out. Gorgeous, right? Now let's go a little bit step further. This is called frosting. Now you can't put a white on a white because basically you're just painting the wood white. So we're going to have to take this one a little bit away. But we can use the black and the burnt umber to create another faux finish. And in the back here, I'm going to create half of the wood in a frosting using the same white and water technique we just did. Watch this. Apply the color onto your wood and let it set. Remember to follow the grain. Let that set, and we'll wipe that off in a moment. Love the color, love the technique. Frosted. One coat. Frosted. One coat. Today we had selected 8 colors from my color collection of acrylic paints to stain them. I have drawn a pencil line across one of the samples of wood I have here, and I will paint each and every one of these panels the direct color of the tube that is on there, and I will show you what this looks like. Let's do it. And boom, here they are. Let me take them away and demonstrate. Chinese red, apricot yellow, our permanent yellow, deep our sap green, our olive green, I love that color, pastel blue for that nice light tinge. Here we have the violet and the copper. Shabby chic done right. gorgeous, gorgeous colorations on our wood. Now, I know there's going to be someone out there saying, but Professor M, what does it look like if it was frosted? Here at Historical Recreations, we always go the extra mile. Let's now do half sections and see what it looks like frosted. The beautiful moment you've been waiting for. I have created the tops as frosted and I created the bottoms as frosted. Now we have 16 different colorations here. Which one is your favorite? Leave me a comment down below. But check this out. Awesome, huh? Okay, now let's move on to the wicker basket. This part of the demonstration, I'm going to be going a whole entire another layer down for information. We're going to be using today our black number 999. I'm also going to be using the Chinese red number 919 because I really like Gothic colors. We're going to be blending those together. Today you'll be needing a bucket because we don't want all of that paint slopping around, and we're going to put our basket in there, and you're going to be using your water. Now this is where a smaller, softer brush comes into play, and we are going to blend these colors to create a scarlet or a very dark burgundy color, and we'll be applying that now after I mix up the color to our wicker basket. Now before staining our basket, I am lightly coating it down because it is wicker. It is different than the pine wood. Even though it's very absorbent, I want it to be a little bit on the wet side. So I will be washing this down. Now, with my very dark paint that I had created over here, I'm going to be using a separate container to lighten that up. Okay, so I'll be adding more of the paint like this. Over here, I got this beautiful burgundy oxblood color going in with my water, creating a slurry again. Yeah, that's really nice. I want it to be 1 to 1. That's actually like a wine color, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful color. Now, let's apply. Look at this. The staining takes hold immediately. Everything. The wood, just apply very, very generously. And I'll show you what this looks like when it's finished. Now, once your basket is completely coated with the beautiful color, create a little drip area for it. I'm using the styrofoam dish, and once this dries completely, we're going to frost it. Let's see what that looks like. Here comes our basket frosting. You're going to need your basket slightly dried and a bowl again. I'm going to be using my titanium white number 901, some water, a little tray, and a large soft brush. Let's do this. So I'm putting my basket back in my bowl, and I'm going to get my white paint out, and we're going to frost this down. Remember again, this is a large brush over here. This is number 18, very large soft brush. We're going to be creating a slurry again, create that frosting, and we want to create that at a 1-to-1 ratio. Make up enough of it to do the whole entire basket. There. Okay. Now let's start applying it to our basket. Wow, I like it already. Total transformation. Now what I'll do is I'll finish this and I'll let you see what it looks like when it's done. Beautifully laid out for you today. We have a gorgeous collection of stains using just simple acrylic paints, some brushes, and water. Here we have our white, our burnt umber, and black, and the frosted parts. We also did our color spectrum with the frosted areas, and today we also did our basket using the frosted technique. Gothically yours, Professor M.